All right, Terrell Barraclough, the day 0, I guess, of the Big 12 tournament. You guys are here drilling, kind of getting a warm-up in and probably some weight off, all those things. Just kind of talk about a little bit about what today's been like and your approach to the Big 12 tournament here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. 60 degrees. UVs are out. Yeah, I'm just excited. This is like my last year competing, and I'm just like super grateful. I'm glad I get to be here with Coach Hall, and like for this tournament, I just like want to be me. I just like want my family and my teammates and like even the fans to like, you know what, like that Terrell Barraclough kid's a dog. Like he's tough, and he fights hard, and just like kind of grow my fan base. But yeah, I want to be Terrell, and just like focus on what I do, and I'm blessed to be here today.
Define what that is, being Terrell.
Yeah. Sorry, my mouth's dry.
No.
Yeah, I mean, if you have met me or hung out with me, yeah, one of those things is just being like a positive human. I like to surround myself with like genuine people, and of course one of those people is Coach Hall, and I actually brought a guy with me, Hudson, because I just love like kind of their energy. And with me, it's just like part of being Terrell is like I'm just a guy who likes to go out there and score some points, win, lose, or draw. Like I like to score, and that's a part of like being me. And I would also say that I hope that if somebody met me, they would know that I'm like a good human, and that's like all part of my game plan. And yeah, I guess those are like 3 things that I would say are part of me.
So you mentioned Coach Hall a couple times, and it's kind of unique your transition here to Utah Valley,
Yeah.
I guess, from Penn State, because he's brand new coach and taking over this program and trying to build his thing.
Yeah.
And you're sort of at the end of your career and trying to cement your legacy and everything.
Yeah.
But talk about what this year together has been like with him.
It's been so fun. So grateful for him, and I just know that like he's put everything into me, and I think the season has kind of shown that, just somebody who's believed in me, and not like that I haven't been believed in the past, but it's nice to, be put out on the mat. And I don't know, he's just like such a good coach. He's just such a great human, and that's like somebody who I aspire to be, right? Like that's somebody who I want to surround myself with for the rest of my life. And yeah, I guess that's kind of what our relationship is. Yeah, I just kind of just follow him around, and gives me a game plan.
Well, with that, the outside looking, I cover wrestling mainly here in Oklahoma, but the outside looking in and the national landscape and everything like that, it seems like it's basically a perfect marriage of your situation and his situation. You're, graduating from Penn State, and you can come down here and kind of build a legacy at a program that he's trying to. Would you describe it that way? Because there's all this stuff out there, like the transfer portal and its negatives and all these things.
It's crazy.
But what happened with you guys looks amazing. Like it's like what's right about it. Would you describe it that way?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely it was meant to be, and I truly believe that like I was supposed to come back to Utah, and it's just so cool because like people can stay home and cheer for a team now. Like I'm the first of many to come, right? And in terms of like that situation, love the Penn State guys. Those coaches will always be my coaches forever. They helped me be where I'm at today, Like, so grateful for them. And one thing I kind of take pride in is like I never quit, right? I finished out my whole time there in like my undergraduate school. And I see that a lot of it's hard, right? Like when you have another tough guy in your way, it's like, dang it, like what the heck sometimes. But I kind of went through that trial just like always believing in me and like keeping my head up. And I feel like, especially with the portal open now, I feel like a lot of guys just like quit, right? They have like some of the best coaches in the country, wherever they may be, right? And I lucked out with such a wonderful coach. But yeah, some people just like quit halfway, right? You go to school, you make really good connections, like you can actually like build something wherever you may be. And part of that for me was I wanted to start growing like my network, because I always knew I wanted to move back home. And it was just a great opportunity for me to, start networking and, again, like grow a fan base and just like kind of start developing my life, and yeah, I mean, does that kind of make sense, right?
Yeah,
I feel like
sure.
people just quit and you're just like, come on, man. Like, you put in 3 years, 4 years with a year with a coach, right? And it's just like, all right, see ya. And then they go to another school and you're just like, I kind of think it ruins the consistency principle, right? Just like there's a reason why that those who undergo trial like tend to be like leaders, they just like in history you see all these guys and they were like in wars or whatever it may be, right? And then they come out to be like these crazy successful people. It's because they like went through those things.
So with that, you've experienced what you experienced at Penn State, and obviously they're the team that kind of has it figured out right now. They won a whole bunch of national titles, all those different things like that. Do you, with your relationship with Coach Hall and everything, do you feel like you kind of shared certain things from your experience at Penn State that he's implementing and you guys are using here?
Yeah, I mean, look at like some of the guys he's produced, like the Hidelays, and I mean, these guys are monsters, like we're going to be doing the same thing, it's just going to take a little bit of time, but some of the best coaches in the country, right? It's just like on the other side of the coast now. And, I mean, we're doing the same thing,
So, Big 12 tournament this weekend. Your first time out here, first time in Tulsa, all those things.
Cool.
What's the expectation this weekend?
Again, for me, just beat Terrell, and I want to score some points.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
So, one more question, I guess, and this is a little bit off topic, but again, I cover Oklahoma wrestling here in Oklahoma, and you guys had a record-breaking duel with to open the year with Oklahoma State, and you had your big match with and all those things, and it was kind of the talk of wrestling for a little bit. And you're a Utah guy, you're, like you said, you're coming back home and all those things. What do you feel like the impact something like that was on your program to have a big event like that and be a part of it and everything?
It was, I mean, you guys should have been there. It was like 6,000 people. Again, it's just like showing that Utah's got a team to cheer for. Like wrestling's cooler than any other sport out there. It's like legalized gladiators. It's sick. It just gives like people a chance to like actually see it, I mean, and it stinks that it's my last year, but I mean, you're going to watch like Coach Hall's already got, in our RTC, half the recruits like training with us. I'm like, or training in the RTC, right? And you're just like, dang, it's going to be fun.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, congrats on the season so far.
Thank you.
It's really cool what you guys are doing here, and love that you guys kind of seem to be laying a good foundation for Coach Hall as he goes forward. But good luck this weekend.
Thank
Good
you.
luck going forward.
Cool.